Alright, hello my lords and ladies, and welcome back to another first time playthrough of Shadowbringers from a trial player. Hey nice to see you. And I'm gonna go back to my old Lalafell hardcore run tradition and start out the streams with a little gamba. You know, just see how the vibe is if I go to the gold saucer, see what a mini cockpot has in store for me. So last time we finished the dungeon, I don't even remember the name of the dungeon to be honest. Donmeng. Not a bad dungeon. Not bad one at all. Had its twists and turns. Not as good as Holminster's Switch, but still pretty good. Did I already do mini Cacpot? Didn't even realize it. Or did I miss it? Let me see. Purchase. Okay, I just did. Proceed. Alright, let's see how our luck is. Maybe? No. Okay. Another dud. Okay. 5th place. The other one was 4th place. Not that much of a difference. Alright. We'll do an open tournament as I get back to where I need to go. The MSQ. Same 3 open. Same as a rule I never remember to check for. Alright. Now, you might notice that I've done some more map stuff because I needed to... On my last 5 here, I actually did the Mischief Managed Fourth to be Reckoned with, which was a 8-part Chain Fate with an intermission in it, and it required me to go quite a few places in this map. It starts out around here, then it moves like over to here, then down to here, and it stays here for a little bit, then it goes over to here, and then to here, and then to here. So I've actually been to Wolkdorf, and I have questions about Wolkdorf. Most specifically, why can the Amuros there speak? I went up, I thought they would like do like that little quet, like that, not the quet, but the quee sound effect, and they started talking to me. So I have questions. How come that thing can talk to me? This place has like a real tragic beauty to it, especially when we found out that this is Albert's home. I wonder what happened, why it flooded. I was kind of in a rush when Albert was talking. I didn't exactly listen to everything he was saying because I was so far over the screen. Time limit. Fun fact, I've only made it across Don Meg's bridge once. For shame. I fell off to MM. I got to the very, absolute very end. Like, I think I fell off at the where, like, the end of it. And instead of just going forward, I pivoted to the right and fell off. Like, I was at the end. And I couldn't make it across the NPCs I was with. They, I think, broke the illusion or whatever. Okay, so I play based on theme. So we're gonna do an Omega. Definitely do this. And we'll do the Great Orzino. This is called. Make It Rain starts this weekend? Really? Sweet. Everybody can get their backpacks again. So we'll go with this. I don't do serious card strategies. I just do based on what my characters are and kind of cards that would most, I think they would pick. If it's Make It Rain this weekend, I'll probably do another Mahjong stream. And hopefully my mic won't be turned off this time and I can actually explain to people how to play Mahjong. No clear-cut way to put these cards. I got the Azul Magia as well. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and put Omega down here. Son of a... Okay, do I have an 8? I had a 6, but not an 8. I think I will just put my weakest card here. If I put it on top, and he can get that 7. So I'm screwed if he does that, so. Fudge, I think I've been got. I think I've been got. I don't have a counter for this. Yeah, I lost. Oh well. Can't win them all. But yeah, I'll do a Mahjong stream. Teach people how to play Mahjong. I am a Mahjong master after all, according to this game at least. So I'd be so afraid to play Mahjong without the computer, like, making sure that I don't break the rules. And pointing out to me when I have a Richie. I would take me so long without a computer to assist me to, like, make sure that I don't have Richie and that I don't break the rules. At least in my mind, I'm a little lacking in faith in my own abilities. Okay, let's try this again. He's always got something, doesn't he? Always got something. Oh man, this card is really... Oh, what can I do? Yeah, what can I do? 9, 4. He's gonna get me again. I should let him take that card so I can take it back though, so I'm just gonna... No, if I do that... Jeez, why does everybody seem to have better cards than me? Or maybe I'm just playing stupid by putting Omega there. We're gonna have to do that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Damn it. I was hoping he'd make a mistake. I'm just sucking this tournament. Yeah, even Flitchorel is upset with me. I was hoping for some mistakes, but I'm getting it pushed in here. Please do not let me go first. I don't have any good cards for first. Oh, I get to go first again. Okay, well, I'm sucking so much, I might as well do this. Okay, finally. Finally. 6/6. Nine. I don't have double nines anywhere. Where's my weakest? Just ride this through. Oh, damn it. Oh yes, please. For Mahjong, I don't understand the rules. I tried Googling them and my algorithm started suggesting tutorial kits to buy. I actually recommend... Well, how did I learn how to play Mahjong? I didn't know how to play Mahjong before I played Final Fantasy 14. And it basically was me doing months of just looking at suggestions and looking at people. And then finally, when I had kind of a basic understanding of it, I then went to the Final Fantasy 14 guide to Doman Mahjong, and I kind of refined my skills from there. I still have to use it once in a while because I haven't mastered all the winning hands. But okay, we did our open tournament. Failed quite spectacularly. But now we will continue with the MSQ. We have a king to kill. If only I hadn't been caught. Excuse me, if it is indeed the Umorian army, we may soon have to contend with Rajit again, which may prove problematic even for you. Yeah, that guy was a tough old geezer. A visit to the new mode. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission. I have to do my Urian J voice. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two remaining bearers of the relics, the Numo are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fae folk, they bear the distinction of having abide in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whenever so I have called upon them. Indeed, they are a source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwelling. Let us away. Now, in the process of doing that chain fate, I did meet a new type of Fae folk. Hard to describe. Kind of teddy bearish, like. Not even. I don't know. It's like a mixture, like a manatee and a teddy bear. That's the best I can describe them as. So I'm wondering if that is the type. They had to protect their boxes from some Floth twins that were causing a ruckus. Past yonder cliff lieth Pel Ini, home of the new mole. The others have gone ahead to scout the way. Let us follow. That's all you had to tell me, Urianger? Stop me from going just to say, yeah, they're over there. I've got a map. I can figure it out. Now, how are we gonna get up that cliff, though? Haven't done too much exploring. If the path striketh thee as precipitous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. For where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Obert. 'Twas only when the Falth came in the wake of the flood that the settlement was drowned. Oh, the Falth did it! Bunch of jerks! Those Fwath? Not the Falth, the Fwath. We now stand upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended to their flocks. Though one cannot help feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, though one can scarcely blame the faithful for altering the land. The blame for that lieth rightly on the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet in spite of all the tragedy which surroundeth me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness and Menphilia, lest thou forget. Therefore, even were there no eighth humble calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Now you were a former warrior of darkness yourself. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus I do labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not but we shall prevail. Right on, Ulianje. Aha! How did I do the pixie voice? Mortals! Just as we thought! Hast thou business with us? Business? Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming, and we thought that we'd come to play. They do not appear to be pixies of Lindharan. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhap another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Are we gonna fly? What the? Oh, they shot us up the cliff. Or did they? I don't know where we are anymore. Teleportation magic. For mercy, we were not sent far off our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they will most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves of an enchantment I have learned. Hey, cloak, 'tis called A most ingenious magic, which rendereth one invisible to fey folk, albeit briefly. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis thou art to make thy way past the pixies, and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will surely only serve to give thy presence away. Okay, so this is kind of like self quests. Now, am I supposed to like steer clear of them? Come out wherever you are. And will it might. What should we do when we find them? Just send them flying. Freaking pixies. Any moment now. Pixies leave, disappointment on their faces. That was kind of pointless, but okay. You know, you got to break up the monotony a little bit. Crystals. Oh, is that how we get through? We lost sight of you. Is everything all right? Everyone lost sight of me. I assume you were right behind us. What took you so long? Pixies, my friend, pixies. I see, yes. I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. In other news, the New Mool village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianje what is that? Danes, that's what it is. Danes to join us. Oh, they live in little mushroom houses. Yeah, it's that thing. Yeah, kind of like a manatee, right? Manatee mixed with a, mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Wait! I just gave a friendly wave. I thought you said the New Moo were men's best friend. That poor thing was beside itself with fear. Was beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable, unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Wid Enk. Tyranny. It hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We are come to borrow the stone scepter of the New Moon. The stone scepter? Then you mean to lift the seal over Lith Reha? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable! I tell you, if the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our fey cousins, we Mu have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were corrupted by the light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. Don't worry, we'll defeat Titania. No one will come to harm. Just hands over the gods to him, serve. I'll just say no one will come to harm. I don't like this we business when it's going to be me. Easily said for one who hasn't experienced the king's wrath. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this man is possessed not only of strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the resultant corruption. Indeed, he hath already laid low the Lightborn of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. He is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but he harboureth the self-same desire to see the sin-eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? I don't want to talk like Kermit the Frog, maybe. Let's give him a Kermit voice, right? You have always done us right, Ulianje. If you have placed your faith in this man, then so shall we. As you say, we have nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. Do not have a turn of the moon, unless we want to debate this with the Ulmarian army. Elder, given all that is at stake, we cannot well expect thee to simply roll over the adequacies to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightest fetch the scepter while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Bitch! You know full well that taught us great pleasure to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair. Unfair, I tells you. Oh, so they're like kind of like dogs? Like they love to fetch? Yeah, in happier times, it was our honor to assist mortals in needs and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Old Bert fell, however, we've been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it's difficult to ignore such earnest entreaty. Very well, Rianjay. I promise to give you as swift as answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here a while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this an arrangement agreeable? I guess there's going to be some blue quests, but before I even do, well, I might as well accept the MSQ. That aetherite is so tempting, though. Goldrax sniffs at you expectantly. They're like little doggies, I guess. Maybe I should Talk to them with dog voice. Can't keep doing Kermit. It's too much of a strain on my voice. Okay, I'll try. You will offer your patronage to our people, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marn Osi. They are one of our foremost artisans, one held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Orbert. With the Knights gone, however, Marn Osi has no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. Yes, but before... What's Sacred have to say? Well enough to be served, the question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. So these guys are just, they really like to help out people, I see. Okay. Though the Numu appear placid and amicable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must be precisely befit the service. Be it an item or task, have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. Okay, let's get the porter. Come back for you later. Porter first. An aetherite current. Porter. First things first, though. Jump. Jump. Let's slurp up this current. Oh, thank you, Twitch, for my daily AI bot. There you go. Nice band for you. And let's slurp this bad boy up. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Monosi, what do you got for us? 1,182, 1,183, 1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Where? Who? What? Where? What? You're a mortal! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met. Yes, very well met indeed. Have you an old and tired arms or armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answer yes, you come to the right Numu. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungus roams just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay, going back which way we came, eh? Where is Minfilia? Don't want to miss her. There she is. And she doesn't even know what she needs help with. Oh, Mint World, does anything ail you? If so, my Porksy and I are yours at your service. Porksies, eh? I think those are the... I think the mounts are called Porksies, right? The pig mounts. I got a Porksy Prince code waiting to be used when I finally become a full sub player. gotta get these freaking legs from this guy. Gross. Oh, that's quite the range I have. Well, I needed to anyway. Let's just put a dot on you. It's so funny how people from Warcraft, when they come to play Final Fantasy, are shocked that quest items drop immediately. Can you imagine playing where I'd have to like kill 10 of those to get 2 of their legs? Something tells me I'm not going to be able to go inside of any of these mushroom houses. As we say in Japanese, zannen. Ah, you've returned! And with the moss fungus legs, I hope. They are a tool of my trade, lest you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a lustrous sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. 2. I don't have 3. What are you talking about? 2. Huzzah, 2 moss fungus legs, as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide, there is no greater joy. You see, there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means that you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You're given to me a fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for materials, I am pleased to say that all of your arms and armor may be restored. If you mean to change them in the near future, however, there is no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here's the coin which you may pay with when you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. So we just basically unlocked the mender, is that it? Oh, and if you mean to offer me your patronage to another, may I suggest Wise Gayoof yonder. Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe Yiz Gayoof will have something to offer you. Okay, Yiz Gayoof, what do you have to offer me? A ring. I have something. What's the eye level? 395. Not good enough, though. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As for my patron, I ask that you remove the obnoxious mushrooms that grow in our caves. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with our magics, except they leave behind harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them, one at a time. Now you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares. that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Okay. Where do we go a-pluckin'? There's one. Always has to be one that I'm hard of seeing. Oh. Okay. Oh, they're up there. Ah, okay. That's where we are. Alright, geez. You've already removed the flame spores? How very quick you are. Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I am told more have cropped up in that area. Didn't even get me a chance to lie. But the last of the flamethrowers, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Minfilia. What you need, girl? I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and I should go report back. Okay. Wonder what Minfilia... I'm sorry, I was contemplating why Minfilia, well, she does have a connection to me because we both have the blessing of light, and she knew when I arrived. Or did she know? Or was it because of the night sky that she knew I arrived? Ah, you have returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Sure did. Excellent. No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while at least. Oh dear. I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. Reminds me of the old days. Fair every day. I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back when the castle wasn't called Lee Gaia, the Voidberterites built it and they named it Grenis Lich. It was their last bastion in the struggle against the Sin Eaters, and now they're gone. All of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you have earned. And if you desire anything else I possess, I would be glad to offer them to you for a fitting price, of course. Now, will your patron offering patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider a wide lad? A wide lad, eh?
They've been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer them up.
Okay. Let's just get rid of that. Ain't the right tickets? Alright, sure. White lad appears droopy even by New Moo standards.
What? You'd be my patron? But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcane wares.
Lawless ones?
Who are the lawless ones? They're New Moo like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all their time converting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them, but you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage. And by way of service, I will make you something very special.
Excuse me, Caligo? I couldn't help overhearing. You mean to undertake this task? Will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you and help in what little way I can. Do I be mean or do I be nice? I'll be nice. Thank you so much.
The lawless ones make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Kennard's Chambers.
Kennard Collard's Chambers.
They took many vials of ink. I would be grateful if you could bring back as many as possible.
Now we're gonna have to fight some New Moos? Are they have attack animations and death animations I get to see? Okay, where? Else. Okay, there. Actually, I'm gonna teleport to Woolen Dwarf here. Frog Standard, that's the first of the chain quests. I should say chain fates, if anyone's interested in getting the achievement. What I've noticed about Shadowbringer achievement fates is that they are soloable, unlike all of its predecessors. You can actually do them by yourself. You would need at least 2 people. I guess if you're a really good healer, you could do it by yourself, but I don't know, it's way better to be able to. You little piggies are actually gonna fight me? Look how tiny they are. I expected them to be much larger. I'll teach you little piggies. There's more piggies inside. Ballard Collard's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with new moo, and they looked none too friendly. If Thancred was here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and come back outside. See you shortly, Caligo. Not a ninja, but a rogue stance. You guys don't have any houses. You're just living in this cave. Like a bunch of savages. Oh, there they are. There, I spoke too soon. There you are. There's your village. Good, I think. I did hit another one. Hit me so I can heal myself. Not enough. Not enough for a blood relief. Wait, I should check. How much is this a gain on now? Now that I have wear. 140. Oh, it's not a gain. It's not a gain on 2. It's only a gain on 3 now. Wear stronger. Let me see how far you'll follow me. Okay, at least that's at least 2. Oh, that pig is gonna come back. Dotted it. There he comes. We'll leave him alone. Don't worry about him. Jerks. Follow me up here if you want to fight. Getting too many of them. Okay, that's where. Up and around, yes. Okay. We fight on the stairs. like scholars, they have books. Bad time. If I wasn't streaming right now, I'd probably take a closer look at their books. See if there's any model that scholars can have, or summoners could have to mimic it. I really wish they would let players have more enemy weapons. Especially like the Omega weapons. Jeez, I want those weapons. Wait, where's Minfilia? Guess over here. You're awfully far away from our rendezvous. Did you mess up? That's bright.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are.
Hey, no voice acting.
Those Numo were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
Glad to see you safe too. I see you use daggers. You don't need to worry about me. I'm kind of... The role-playing answer is you don't need to worry about me.
No, of course. How silly of me. You're a hero. The Minfilius before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens.
Guess so. You do have the blessing of light.
I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that.
Don't think I'm gonna tell
I have
her.
a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Is that Titania?
Why? Why did you imprison us?
Looks very fairy-like for a sin eater.
Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair.
And also sentient. Another sentient sin eater.
Come and play with us.
A little creepy.
It came from the castle.
Have like Ada style vibes there.
This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nemo.
What are you gonna do?
I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay. As long as you ain't going off on your own, girl. Teleport. The Great Danes. Oh, it's continuing on its own, eh? Unless somebody else did it. Sometimes chain fates don't require you to actually beat them for the fate to continue. Or the chain to continue, I should say. But it's in your best interest to complete them because there are certain cutoff points that eventually, if you don't complete them, it won't continue on. Mercy, Your Majesty. We had no choice. Please forgive us. Oh, so they all heard that? Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Yes. This is the ink. And almost all of it, too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What, you had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me. I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve and voila! May it serve you well. Yay, another level. A stranger floth? Nope. An elder's answer. Okay. The wood lad looks a satisfied new move. Well, there's nothing like honorable work. Thanks again for giving me the opportunity. Oh, I should mention that the elder Wid Ankh returned a moment ago. If you seek them out, I dare say they'll have tidings for you. Any blues here? Now that I've unlocked all you guys and your weird little quests. Jeez, look at all these quests. Have you no shame? I guess it makes perfect sense when a group of fairies that desire patronage, a lot of them would have quests to do.
Let me just zoom in to make sure there's no... Doesn't appear to be any blues, though. Suckers, you're not getting anything from me.
Ah, there you are. I've been informed you've been an excellent patron to our people. For that, you have my thanks. Now then, you will be pleased to hear that we've come up to a decision regarding to the scepter. If you would gather your companions, I will deliver our answer.
What if they say no? Are we going to take it by force?
We're not going to accept no. Before I begin, please allow me to express my gratitude for your kind patronage. Having been deprived of purpose for so long, our people are overjoyed to be able to serve again. But on the matter of the stone scepter, during our deliberations we were forced to concede that we will never have the power to deal with our fallen monarch. We can release Titania neither from the castle nor from torment. In light of this, we have decided to entrust their fate to you. Take it, the stone scepter of the new moon.
This makes 3 relics. 1 more and we can arrange a meeting with the warden.
Ere you continue your quest, allow me to enlighten you as regards your foe. Know that Titania is not a name, but a title bestowed upon one chosen to lead the pixies by a grace of nature. This leader, upon Ilmeg's founding, arose as ruler of all Feyfolk to bring order to our riotous kind. In our turn, we Feyfolk rendered our blessing unto nature, unto water, wood, and wind, that our king might be further empowered. Though they are become a sin-eater, their power remains unchanged. When you face them, be prepared to face the full fury of nature.
Oh dear. Is there anything else we should know?
Anything else? Only that if you feel unready for the challenge, and none here would blame you for it, you are welcome to remain amongst us a while longer. After all, I myself have yet to enjoy your patronage, but who knows when I will next have the chance. We would see that you are comfortable, of course, and do all in our power to make you feel at home.
Oi! Honestly, I'd look away from one moment and every fairy in their knuckle tries to steal my sapling from me. This is my sapling. Mine, do you hear? Not yours, not the Fwath's. And anyone who so much as thinks is trying to seduce him will wish they hadn't. The final relic is a pair of shoes wrought of crystal. They are held in the Amaro's safekeeping at the settlement Wolfdorf. It beareth mentioning that these Mono are unlike those which thou hast hitherfore encountered, owing to a particularity of evolution. They are capable of speech, and thus we might negotiate with them as well as the Feyfolk. Okay. I thought it was like something like, I thought the other Armaros were like just hiding their fact that they could speak, but here it's like, oh, we feel comfortable enough to speak because there's no mortals around. But that's just their new evolution.
Though it saddens us to see you leave, we wish you well on your way. When you arrive at Woldorf, Wolleckdorf, seek out the largest of the Armaro. His name is Seto, and he is their leader and the bearer of the relic.
Alright.
Seto.
kind of decided not to play Scholar through this initial playthrough. Because I wanted to try out White Mage because, you know, Blood Lilies, things actually become more fun. But it makes me wonder if like Eos and Theo would have any interactions with each other. Probably not. Probably not, right? Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Scholars get like some special dialogue with the pixies. I don't know, these guys kind of make me feel like they're old men, so I'll try to do like an old man voice. How we would like to go and bathe in the lake, but the thought of the froth will be waiting puts me right off. Okay, where's Seto? Now, last time I was here, there was a large one right here. There he is. He was sleeping. An enormous Amaro slumbers peacefully. Howl, Seto, Mog. Well, I'm gonna say Seto, of course. Artbert? What? He knows Artbert? Oh, forgive me. I was having a dream. Seldom do men visit us. What brings you to our village? Did I hear you aright? You desire the crystal shoes, that you may confront the Light Warden? No, you mustn't think such thoughts. Even if you are indeed immune to the light's corruption as you claim, vanquishing the king will bring you naught but sorrow. Forget this folly. Return whence you came. While we appreciate your concern, we have no choice in the matter. Will you not reconsider? Come, my friends. Let us leave him with his thoughts. Are we just gonna pretend we didn't hear Arbert get mentioned? It's like, hey man, Arbert's ghost is with me. Tis harder by far to change the minds of they who mean well than they who mean ill. Forgive me, but I'm not sure I understand. And little wonder, 'tis the first time thou hast set foot here. Would behoove you all to learn something of the nature of this community, I think, and there is no surer way than to speak with its members. In such wise, you will come to understand Seto's reasons for refusing us, and I hope gain an insight into how he may yet be persuaded. So I bid ye seek out the Amaro and make yourselves known unto them. A gentle touch shall suffice, by way of greeting. Oh, I am playing a healer. I'm as gentle as they come. Pet? Come on, a little patty poo. There you go. How long has it been since last I felt man's touch? I cannot help but be reminded of my master's hand. He was a knight of Orbert, a noble and valiant soul. Like so many others, he died fighting the Sin Eaters. Though he is long departed, I remain in this land out of respect for his memory. No. Infilia, how you doing? Getting through to this person? They're so fluffy. It's like touching a cloud. Don't do that, Minfilia. The last girl who fell in love with fluffy things died. It made me sad. Remind me of Ysayle. And you're already a walking death flag because it's like, Minfilia. Like, I don't see you in any other trailers. I'm worried about you. How rare it is to have men here. So long as you do not disturb our peace, we welcome you with open wings. Tell me about yourself. In my past life, I had a master with whom I journeyed to the far corners of the realm. From Nabath Arang, deep in the south, to Vorbert here in the north, we soared, riding the winds. He so loved to travel, my master did. There's no greater testament to that than the name which he bestowed upon me, Traveler. Oh, I thought that was just kind of like... I thought you were actually an actual traveler. Many years have passed since I last embarked on our journey, and I imagine the world outside Ilmeng has changed, yet I have no desire to see it again. Nay, I would leave those places I visited as they are in my mind's eye. Among we Amaro, there are those who awaken the ability long lost to our kind. Speech among them. Tapuk Amaro, men of the Ronka, called us, and we come here to live out our final days. Be it through death or abandonment, we all have lost our masters and known bitter solitude, but in this community we may find kinship, understanding, and, not least of all, peace. As a flock, we build our lives around peace and distance ourselves from trouble, though our Fey neighbors do not always respect our wishes. For the most part, we are content. Okay. So it's kind of like an unlocking, kind of like a Meowth from Pokemon. Some Pokemon just learn to speak. Sleeping away, eh? Are you one of those treasure hunters? There's nothing left for you here. How about a pet? Ah, that tickles enough. I never had a master. I'm not accustomed to it. Not that I dislike your kind, you understand. On the contrary, we Amaro were bred to be fond of men. In the beginning, we were all of us mindless beasts. Then a mage of Ronka gave us the gift of intelligence, that we might better serve our masters. After the Empire fell, those with the gift eventually died out. On rare occasions, however, we are born with the seed of our ancestors in us. If we live long enough amongst men, this seed may quicken, restoring the power of speech to us amongst other things. So it was with me, though I never had a master, as I told you. Ah, so... who are the Ronka again? Maybe that's just another kingdom, but I don't remember... I don't remember any of the races being called Ronka. But I am bad with names, so I might have messed that up. Okay, before I go further, I gotta find my other Earthman Philia. Where's Udion J and Thancred? There's Thancred. Despite their seclusion, the Amaro appear to be quite familiar with men. And where is... Huh, no one's grooming himself. Cool. Where's Udion J? Where are you, Udion J? I need to talk to you. These rare occasions, lest I miss. I'm also gonna talk to you, Seto. What's up? I cannot give you the crystal shoes. Abandon this folly. I'm gonna have to give up on Udion J. Guess so. Nimbus. Like a flying cloud. Right? They feel like clouds and they fly like a flying cloud nimbus. What's all this commotion? Did something happen while we slumbered? Aren't you a little curious to see that there are mortals here? Mortals with pets? Ew, what's happening? Am I being patted? It's wonderful. Seldom do we have the chance to enjoy the attentions of men. Your kind are loath to come here for fear the Fey folk. But then we are Fey folk too. When we first made our home here, we swore an oath to the Fairy King, you see. It's easy to forget sometimes. I do not have... All I know is that they like us. And apparently, to become Fey folk, you just need to serve the Fairy King. And one last go around to see if I can find Udion J. Already sucked up the Aether Current here. Are there any more? Are there any more Aether Currents? Nope, I got them all. Sweet. Oh, there you are, Udion J. Thou hast peered into the hearts of the Amaro. Take it? Then thou canst not choose but to see the intense and abiding love they bear for men. It is for our concern, for our welfare, and not scorn that Sato seeketh to dissuade us from confronting the king. Yet to confront their king we must. And to that end we must needs to have the crystal shoes. Caligo, might I prevail upon thee to confer with Seto in private? The task of slaying the Lightborn will ultimately be thine. It is for thee, I believe, that he worth the most. Tell him thy many great deeds, spoken in earnest. Thy words may yet move him to change his mind. Prithee, do as I bade and speak to Seto in private. I shall turn my thoughts towards other solutions meanwhile. Hey, Seto. I knew your friend. I knew Arbert. That help? You have spoken with my brethren. Then thou see it is not out of scorn that I deny you the relic. I simply cannot bear to see men fight and die. Not anymore. None of us can. To lose one who has placed a gentle hand on us even once fills our hearts with untold sorrow. as my brothers and sisters will readily attest. This is something I must do. I will win, don't worry. Let's be a little bit more stoic about it. What am I to make of such a declaration? Tell me, why do you wish this? This land is no longer man's to fight for, nor would your doing so compel the faithful to change. In order to obtain the other relic, he would already have paid due price. Not more is owed. Why then would you risk all to face our fallen king? Save the world? Keep a promise, my friend, to do what no one else can. A more arrogant answer. What did you say? The very words. Could it be mere coincidence? Very well. Jeez, I didn't expect him to react like that. To do what no one else can? Did Albert say that? I don't remember. Very well. You may believe what you say, but we shall see if you have the strength to do it. Sin-eaters have been prowling the area of late. Prove yourself against them and I will consider giving you the relic. See that you are well prepared. Then meet me in the clearing to the east. There, I will lure out the fiends that you may slay them. Okay, Seto. As long as I don't have to deal with the sin-eating Armaro after that. Okay, I talked to him. Whatever Setov have in store for thee, I wish these gods speak. Now I see what Oriajai meant. Our feathered friend is plainly concerned for our safety. We need to show him that we can look after ourselves. Okay, they have new dialogue. It's nice of them to worry about us, but we really need those shoes. Ophelia, you're still a girl, always thinking about shoes. Now you be careful, Seto. Last time somebody tried to help me out. It didn't end up too good. Ended up being a boss I had to put down. I will use my voice to lure out the sin-eaters. And once did when I hunted with an old friend. A feeble cry for the ravenous, a mighty roar for the territorial. I still remember the tricks. But come, we begin at your signal. Oh, I need my companion now. Oops, skip that. Oh, a whole bunch of them. Weak. Bears. Funny how little like wildlife changes. Humans, they turn into like ghost, like not ghost, horse angels. But bears? No, they're just polar bears with red eyes. forgiven deceits. I would hope eventually we could get like a Sin Eater title, like Forgiven something or Unforgiven Sin or something like that. That would be cool. See how easy that was for me? You made short work of those creatures, I won't deny it. I've seen enough. Let's return to Wolekdorf. No fair, I can't fly yet. Do we get new dialogue? They're gone. Okay, here we are. I heard a fearsome roar. Is everything alright? Whatever Seto hath in store with thee, I wish this Godspeed. Okay. Orion J tells me you've been busy trying to win Seto over, and I agree that you are the best man for the job. A silver tongue can only get you so far. By the ease with which you slew those Sin Eaters, I see you are capable. However, I still require time to think, and if you should be willing, there is a favor I would ask of you. Memento of a friend. Seto would make a personal request of you. Man, if he knows Arbert, and Arbert's been watching us, I wonder what he's been thinking this whole time. It's like one of the last people alive that, I guess Amaros have huge lifespans. Because this is guy's like one of the last people alive that remember Arbor. This is not a test of your strength, but a personal request. Please hear my tale. A while ago, I fought Sin Eaters who had wandered into Ilmeg. In the heat of battle, I dropped a prized possession, a medallion. Of all the places that it should fall, it was Longmere Lake. We Amaro are not fond of water. We certainly cannot dive very deep. I briefly entertained the thought of turning to the Falth, but they are more likely to keep my medallion out of the mischief than return it to me. I had despaired of retrieving my treasure, but I have seen what you are capable of. Perhaps you will be able to find it. While I ponder your request for the shoes, I will not go in search for... Will you not go in search for my medallion? If it should elude you, I will accept that it is gone forever. Look at all those quests that just lit up. Sandman. You guys are like horses, horse names. A new Amaro. Sandman would ask something of you, assuming he can stay awake long enough. Haha, Sandman. I get it. I beg your pardon. I must have dozed off again. Ever since I turned 300, I can barely stay awake. Sandman's my name, and I had something for you. What was it again? Ah, yes, a request. I would have you seek out a young Amaro who has newly arrived in Ilmeng. But ere I go into the details, tell me, know you the nature of our community in Wolek Dwarf? It is a place where those who have attained intelligence come to live out our days. We Amaro are born mindless beasts, you see, but we abide among men for a century or so. We may awaken the ability long lost to our kind. Speech, not least of all. That those who have awakened might know Wolek Dwarf. We ask our new move friends to place enchantments on the crystals throughout Ilmeng. These crystals call out to our brethren across Nova Norvrand, drawing them hither. However, an aforementioned young Amaro was not prepared for what he found here. That is, other-speaking Amaro. No sooner did I welcome him than he bolted and ran. Though he is wary of us, having served men until recently, I believe he will trust you. Please, will you not find him and persuade him to come here? To help you on your way, he fled to the west of the settlement. All right. You find a set of Amaro tracks headed southwest. Judging by the depth and impression, the creature was in some haste. Heart-eaten foliage. You find the foliage that has been partially consumed by a large beast. The trail of consumption continues to the west. Fruit remains. You find eaten remains of a fruit. The exposed flesh is yet to turn brown. The young Amaro may yet be near. There it is. Yes. Young Amaro regards you with wary eyes. It's alright to talk to me. You know that I can talk? There was another fellow like me. Do you know him? Well now, the whole settlement of Talking Amaro. That must be the place he wanted to show me. My name is Kona Uth. My master was a traveling merchant. One day I discovered that I could speak. I was so happy, I thought my master would be happy too. But when I spoke to him, he looked as though he'd seen a ghost and abandoned me. Since that day I've been wandering the land by myself. I heard of Ilmeg. I thought it would be nice to see it. But it seems the idea wasn't my own at all. This settlement, Olek Dwarf. Sounds like a nice place, but I don't want to live there. I've been alone for a long while. I don't feel comfortable around others anymore. Not even other Amaro. Well, sorry to hear that, buddy. Off I go. Sorry, dude. Man, that sucks. Okay, goodbye. Still can't fly. Alright, going to the lake. Jump. All right. Should we just go inside the church? Yeah. That's what I thought it'd be. And we can just teleport back. Collect duel. Guys got anything else new to say? Nope. Ah, you have returned. How fared your search? Golden medallion. Despite its age and prolonged submersion, this golden medallion still retains its luster.
Ah, my medallion! You found it!
Wasn't too far off.
Oh, I know not how to thank you. It is my most treasured possession. A gift from a dear departed soul.
Not so departed as you might
He
think.
was a traveler, and together we journeyed to the ends of the world and back again. When I was young. In those days, I could not speak. But we found joy in each other's company nonetheless. Oh, the memories. This medallion he found during an adventure, fashioned it into a necklace for me, his partner in crime. I had not the words to tell him then, but it filled my heart with pride. I was so happy.
Oh, there he is.
His name was Artbert, and he was my friend.
Ardbert, thou sayest.
And B. Yeah, you know, it's been pretty good so far. First playthrough for me.
Everyone blamed him for the flood, him and his comrades. Some few who spoke up for them, of the many whose lives they had touched. But as the years went by, their voices were drowned out by those who only uttered the adventurers' names as a curse. It was too much to bear, and so I left behind men and their lies, and came to this place. Ardbert was a trusting soul, constantly being drawn into the troubles of others. Yet in spite of this, he never thought twice when he saw someone in need. He always tried to help.
Ah, that's sad. Considering how pessimistic he is now. He's really been beaten down.
It was no different then. The world needed heroes. It needed him. And yet, he was a good man. He deserved to be happy. I wish I could have told him that, at least.
Yes. I'm gonna keep quiet about this. I think it's time not to reveal too much.
When we Amaro were created, we were granted the ability to perceive souls. Thus did we recognize our masters. That ability has long since faded from our kind. But due perhaps to my reversion, I can see your soul. Faintly, but surely. It is reminiscent of Ardbert's. Strikingly so.
This Arbert's kind of like... He's the first warrior's
Of course,
guy.
you are you and no one else. We are defined not by the soul we are born with, but the path we walk. Nevertheless, I cannot help but feel that this is more than mere coincidence. Which is why I will place my faith in you. The relic. It is yours.
Shoes. That's all four.
There's trouble! Terrible trouble!
Has something happened at Lida Loran?
The Imperial forces? The Yulmorian? I'm just so used to...
Together with the twins, we were playing tricks on some nasty mortals to stop them from setting foot in Ilmeg. At first they ran off screaming, which was lots of fun. But then a scary, bony, wrinkly old mortal came along and spoiled everything. None of our tricks seemed to work on him, which is no fun at all. And now they're getting closer and closer.
This guy is a freaking badass.
Ranjit. If he manages to find his way in, all our efforts will have been for naught.
It's Ranjit guy.
As thou sayest. Should we be discovered ere our mission here is complete, and the Light Warden yet liveth, our task will be rendered nigh impossible. If we are to prevail, we must needs divide our forces. Thus do I propose the following. Whilst thou salliest forth to meet with the Light Warden, we shall join in the effort to obstruct the trespassers. Should we succeed in staying their advance, all the better. Yet even should we fail, if we can but delay our enemy's arrival long enough for thee to secure victory, our plan may still be deemed a success. So the moment the lights go out, we all beat a hasty retreat, yes?
But whums if it's daytime. Whums if I cut the sky and it's just like middle of the noon. It's like, well, it's not quite as eerily bright, but it's still bright.
Let me come with you. I have the blessing too.
And I think this is a little out of your league, Minfilia.
No, Minfilia. You'll only get underfoot. Now come.
No.
I wish there were more I could do. Please be careful.
I doesn't know what to do. Okay, that looks like it's going to be the trial. So we're going to switch it up. I'm going to go samurai. Feels appropriate. King should meet their end to the blade of a noble warrior. I guess paladin would work fine too, but I want to be samurai. Haven't played samurai at all. Well, I have briefly. Like, did the tour of the Crystarium as samurai. Seto would wish you well on your way. Forgive me. It seems my indecision has cost you precious time. But I am convinced now, convinced that you will triumph. To the south you will find a bridge of Regath. As the bearer of the four relics, the gates to the castle will open to you. Now the question is, while I'm still here, I'm gonna go to here and see if I can find the twins and Udion J. Like, shouldn't the Imperial forces be like up here? I keep saying Imperial. The Umorian. They kind of fit the same role, right? They're the largest army. They're against us. You kind of understand some of their reasoning. They both good and bad. Hey, you were a boss in the Weeping City. Well, I don't see them. Okay, let's unlock this trial, and then I'm gonna unlock this trial, and then I'm gonna take a quick stretch and snack break. Before we head into it. Which might be a little while, because I do not think we get duty support for trials. Even in Shadowbringers. Been up here once before. I think there was an Aether current here. Basically, there was a 15-minute intermission while I was doing that chain fate, and I just decided to check this stuff out. Very nice castle. Really get that Pilgrim Traverse vibe from it. Even though I know very little about Pilgrim Traverse, I have seen the weapons, the stained glass. The gate has recognized you, that you bear all 4 relics. The seal is broken. Suck if Titania just burst out. All that remains is to enter the castle and confront Titania. Any being bereft of reason and mercy. It is sure to be a ferocious battle, but if anyone can bring an end to our king's torment, it is you. Yet know this, my adorable sapling. Though we Fae folk may appear to live unfettered lives, there are still laws that bind us. To take back as much as is taken, to create as much as is destroyed, to give as much as is received. In all things, balance must be preserved. And the same will be asked of you.
Don't worry not. Come with me. Your beautiful branch will ever be at your side.
All right, we're gonna take a small break. Let's just do and when we get back, we will do the trial. But yes, do a stretch. Get a snack. Restore feeling to the nether regions, as it were. Let's see, what time should I give it? Let's make it 5 past. Alright, I shall return anon. See you soon. right. Let us now endure the hardest part about being a DPS and sign up for a trial. If anybody else here, if you happen to be in the chat or watching right now and you want to hop in and help make this queue quicker, I'd appreciate it. Or not, it's up to you. All right, let's see this. So in a white dress, the shell crown, stone scepter, and the crystal shoes, having acquired all 4 Fey relics. Through considerable effort, you now stand ready to break the seal over Lithregia and confront the Light Warden of Ilmeg, the fallen fairy king Titania. Yet, even as you hunt the Sin Eater, you are in turn hunted by the forces of Yulmor, who have thrown all caution to the wind and march resolutely onto the fairy kingdom. Alright. So what should I do in the meantime? Let's do that. Let's do some fates. I'm only rank 2. How many do I have to go? Warm up with the little fate action. Let's see, how many have I done here? 3 out of 60. All right. God damn it, there's a green glider. Oh, that was faster than I thought. Alright, let's go. First time trial, first trial of Shadowbringers. Let's go. Get to see a cutscene. Get some music. Let everybody know it's my first time. Who goes there? Are you the one who broke the seal? Light Warden, Titania. Ah, so much time lost. So much frolicking and feasting left undone. We must make up for it. We must. Beginning by playing with you. Okay, first time. Just kill stuff in the right order and you'll be fine.
Come and play, for the night is bright. Swim when you're dead.
I've heard this song before. This is where this comes from. that. This is the nature part of things. Okay, everybody standing there.
When you play with fire.
I figured.
We're sick of this crapped old castle. Let's leave.
Ooh, she changed it. Did she get out of the castle? That's the thing. Maybe not the best place for a melee to be. Shiva. I think I thought I caught that. Maybe it did. It's like, okay, this is taking a little while, but she's only at 23%, so... I see most people over here. Third-eye thing. We already have healthy food. And and some people are dead. Okay, this isn't a hardcore run for me anymore.
Dance like the leaves on the
That looks a lot like a blue mage ability I've seen.
This is so much fun! Let's play some more.
Easy peasy. I got that. That's weird sound effects. I don't know what that mechanic is exactly. I think it's just somebody has to be in it by the time the counter goes down. Otherwise, you don't have it. There we go.
We can play no more.
Extra Tanya. Sorry that you didn't have the blessing like I did. Time to cut the sky. Give me that precious light. I just faded away. I didn't cut it. It was so much cooler when I cut it. Did anybody give me any recommendation? Commendations. One. Even though I said it was my first time. Well, that's more than DPS usually get.
You have freed our fallen king. Not that I expected any less, my Snayak.
Your Snayak? Am I your little snack? Your little snack? Your little snack?
The dress, the crown, the scepter, the shoes. The time has come for these relics to serve their true purpose.
What was that? Make a new...
For they are not only keys to the castle, they are also blessings to be bestowed upon the new king.
Feo, are you... did you use us to usurp power? Not
The
that I
way
would
into
care.
the castle is opened when it is time to relieve the reigning monarch of the throne. And the brave soul who does the deed has the honor of taking their place.
Oh, it's me? I don't want to be the Fairy King. No thanks.
However, should you ascend the throne, you will become one of us, never again to live as men do. My adorable sapling, my precious mortal. We Fae folk live forever, but such is not your virtue.
I don't know. Actually, if you put it like that, I wouldn't mind a little immortality.
To strive for a dream you will never see. To sow seeds that others might one day taste the fruits of your garden. That is the beauty of your kind. Burn bright and shine as only you can. These blessings, your lovely branch will accept in your stead.
Sure, sure. Do I get a say in this, or are you just gonna do it? I'm the one who killed the king, not you. She's using me. Right. So that form wasn't even like a Sin Eater. She was...
Kinla, Ilichla, Ilmek, Okbra.
And I have done quite a bit of reveling, both with Ravana and geez, who's the other primal who revels? Ravana and
Now.
other dude.
Shall we attend to those unwise enough to trespass in our realm?
So Titania her form wasn't altered at all by becoming a Sin Eater. That kind of lends to how the former warriors of darkness were. They retained their form as well. So I wonder what it takes to, like, strong will. You can keep your form before, or turn into a kind of freaky angel thing. Let's see what these fairies can do. Still light out. New face.
Confound it! How did they get here so fast?
Damn these pixies and their tricks!
Badass.
How in the seven hells?
Badass. This guy's cool.
Listen well. We come in pursuit of villains who have fled to this land. You know who and where they are. Now show yourselves and answer me before I lose my patience.
Oh, stop! It hurts! It hurts!
Not so daunty are we now. Not so confident. Why don't you turn him into a plant, huh? You threatened to turn me into a plant.
Enough! Lift the enchantment!
Minfilia, willful child. How many times must I come to collect you?
His eyes, though. There's something about his eyes.
I won't return to your moor. And I won't let you hurt my friends.
What is this stance? Where did you learn it? No oracle I trained would make such an unseemly show of herself. Know your shame, gal. You're powerless. You have no life nor purpose, save that which our master sees fit to permit.
So, it sounds like he's trained previous Minfilias. What happened to you, man? I guess, you know... I mean, those are plenty of scars. He's probably seen a lot of people die, and when Vaught is like, hey, I can make this whole fighting thing go away, he probably just is like, thank God. You have my devotion. I'm tired of fighting. Tired of seeing little girls die. That's my guess. This guy's kind of a tragic villain here. I made you let go of the fairy.
Who are you to dictate her purpose? To lock her away and deny her a life? If she was powerless, it's because of you, you sanctimonious swine. But no longer.
Fool! Defiance only begets more suffering. It is through acceptance alone that one may find solace in this god's-forsaken world.
Yeah. I'm sure he's speaking from experience.
Look! The sky! He's done it. The Warrior of Darkness has triumphed!
General? What are our orders? What do we do?
Who are you, man? You have a voice, and you look different from everyone else.
We do what we came to do. Subdue this rabble and find the Warrior of Darkness.
Forward, men! Take the villains captive! Are you deaf? I said...
Oh.
Axla Orwain!
Axla Orwain! What? What's happening? Water? That wasn't there before. Ah!
Oh, you're dead. Oh, they sound kind of gruff. Jesus. This is horrifying. I'm sorry.
What's the matter with you? Get a hold of yourselves, damn it!
Dude, are you not seeing that your guys are being turned into hedges? Like, are they might still be conscious, living in a paralyzed hell for the rest of whenever.
General, they come in greater numbers. We must retreat.
All who stand with a warrior of darkness shall face justice. My master demands it.
You know, one thing that I don't get is that the Ulmorians are not flanked by Sin Eaters. Lothri can command them. You think they would be a powerful weapon to be used against their enemies, especially if Lothri can command them and Sin Eaters can create more Sin Eaters. Maybe people would think more ill of him to use Sin Eaters in that fashion, I guess, rather than just subduing them. So they make their image of weapons would maybe hurt the morale of the Ulmorian citizenry. I don't know. Like, if you had some Sin Eaters here, love that my character wears that mask. Perfect expression for every occasion.
I see. Well, it's a good thing Fear-Ul volunteered to become king in your stead, for all our sakes.
Psh. Maybe I wanted to become the Fairy King, huh? Ever think about that?
We are grateful for your timely aid, Fear-Ul, or should I say, Your Majesty.
It was the first night in recent memory. We all of us but wish to make the most of it. That's something you must remember about us Fae folk. Though our existence may be eternal, we exist only for the present. We live in the here and now, paying no mind to futures that may or may not be. To wit, we are not driven as men are. We cannot fight for such causes as men do.
Does that mean you won't aid us against the Sin Eaters?
What aid do we need? You got me!
Not unless the mood takes us. But if it was to repay a debt, well then, that's another matter. To take back as much as is taken. To create as much as is destroyed. To give as much as is received. Such is the way of Ilmeg.
Well, I gave you the night. That's, I would say you owe quite a bit. And you're king now because of me.
By this law, we shall lend you our strength. In return for the beautiful sky you have restored to us. In times of need, do not hesitate to call.
Yes, what about our pact?
Silly sapling. I shall remain at your side. Even should my body be in the castle, 'tis a simple thing to have a little part of me accompany you.
Okay.
Treat them as you would your Isnefis.
Is Alizé a little jealous? I'm going to train harder. Having seen what you've achieved, it's the least I can do. Well done, my friend. You put me to shame, laying low a light warden while I struggle to land a blow on a man old enough to be my great-grandsire. It seems I was wrong about your friend. Had Fail-U not stepped in, you'd be frolicking with the fairies by now. Well, you put it like that, at least, eh? It's pure luck that we managed to hold the Umorians at bay long enough for you to succeed. But we have earned some good fortune, and while it is plain we've not seen the last of General Ranjit, I, for one, am glad to delay our reckoning with him a while longer. Ne'er for a moment did I doubt that thou wouldst triumph over thy foe. Yet the majesty of thine achievement belieth me none the less. Night hath returned to Elmeg, and we stand one step closer to delivering the first from its doom, and averting the 8th umbral calamity. 'Tis but a pity thou wert not present to see the Fey folk put the Umorians to flight. 'Twas a sight to raise the spirits, I do assure thee. Ah, but what valuable allies they might prove, were the mood only to take them. Is this the last one? The final Aether Current? It is! I can fly! Alright. A present? Tancred would have a word with the hero of the hour. I knew you could do it, and not only because of your blessing. You have strength all of your own, and it has seen us through many a trial. Trial, get it? Because I just did a trial. With the Warden's defeat, I believe our work here is done. It is time we were going together, needless to say, to the bitter end. To fate of our two worlds being at stake, and all that. Now then, I suggest we hurry back to the Crystarium. Much and more may have happened while we were frolicking with the Fey folk. That Ranjit elected to pursue us makes me hopeful that the city was spared. Spared Yulmore's attentions, but I would sooner see it for myself. Besides, I believe I speak for us all when I say that we've earned a bellyful of... that I've had a bellyful of Ilmeg. Let's be away before the fairies think to play with us again. Alphino. Get out of here. Let's see, make sure no blues. I see no blues. So there's this whole area here I haven't explored yet. We'll see if that comes back later. Oh, wait. What am I doing? You just teleport. So next is Y'shtola, yes? We're still missing Y'shtola. All seems well, thank goodness. Though we spent most of our time on the road, Minfilia and I actually have apartments here. Perhaps now we can finally make use of them. I see nothing out of the ordinary. The city unchanged. The city appeareth unchanged from when I last visited. There is the self-same comforting hum of activity in the air.
All seems well at the Crystarium.
Yes. Yulmor was plainly more concerned with finding us. How flattering.
Ooh. Finally deciding to make your appearance, are we?
You certainly took your time. I had half resolved to complete the task myself.
This is the first time the Warrior of Light have met Ed Excel. Like, we, the player, have met him when he was talking with his grandson, the Emperor Varus. So, this might be the first time WOL has met him.
And you are?
I would say, do you not notice that this is a Garlean? He's got that third eye on his head. On the first. There's no Garleans here, as far as I can tell.
Were one to study the annals of Garlean history, one would find yonder visage on many a page. Though by rights its youth should long since have faded.
Well, well, we have a historian in our midst. That spares me a lengthy explanation. I am Solus Sos Galvus, founding father of the Garlean Empire, and under various guises, the architect of myriad other imperially inclined nations.
Like, did you found Alag as well?
As for my true identity...
Asian.
I am Emmett Selk, Asian.
Gaius spoke of you, a native of the Source.
Equal in rank to La Habrea. And you came all this way just to introduce yourself to us?
Behold the sky, restored to its former glory. Have you ever seen a more affecting spectacle? Oh, it is truly, deeply.
I was going to say, for a second, you should stay your blade, Thacred. If anything has ever taught me, never attack an Asian who hasn't attacked you first. Because they have pretty good countermeasures. Even that other one, the Cyburns dude, caught Moonbrita's axe with like one finger.
Infuriating. Do you have any idea how much you have delayed the rejoining?
But I thought you guys didn't want like a flood of light.
Following the flood, the first had been listing ever further towards the light, towards stasis. The end was in sight. Enter man and his indomitable spirit. He would haul the world back from the brink. And adding his lumpen weight to the power of growth, he duly tipped the scales, if only by a fraction. Yet a fraction was enough to spoil the perfect imbalance needed to bring about a rejoining.
You Asians confused me.
Had mankind continued to live in idleness under Vorthri's rule, all the conditions would have been met. But you had to come and ruin it all.
Thanks to your meddling, light supremacy is in doubt, and our painstakingly laid plans are in tatters!
Elizabeth did not want the flood to take over, though. You seem... Maybe it's like because the flood had been stopped, so therefore you just needed a calamity?
Well, I should begin by thanking you for confirming Urianger's theories on the inner workings of the Calamity. He will be most pleased. As for what happens next, might I suggest you admit defeat and walk away?
That expression.
Happy to let me go, are you? Because the murderous glint in your eye suggests otherwise. Indeed, it is enough to make me think better of confronting you alone. Look, it did cross my mind to simply side with Vorthri and kill you all. But that's no different from what La Habre did. And we all know how well that ended for him. And so, while it is liable to be troublesome, I have settled upon a different approach.
You're gonna try to win me over? Because, you know, La Habrea's words about how reality was starting to become untwined because of Hydaelyn, I always remember that. It always makes me think, like, are we the baddies? Is Hydaelyn really a source of corruption? Now that I know she's a primal thanks to the launch trailer, is she bleeding the world dry as well? Zodiark could be a primal too.
Cooperation. I will not raise a hand to hinder your hunt for the Light Wardens. If you desire it, I will even lend you my knowledge and strength.
In exchange for...
Since time immemorial, you and yours have labored to rejoin the 13 shards, at the cost of countless lives. Do you expect us to believe that your objective has suddenly changed?
Nay, our objective is the same as it ever was. Though I dare say, you do not know our motive. A war waged without knowledge of the enemy is no war. It is mere bloodletting. Just once, might we not seek to find common ground? For good or ill, I am immortal. Provided I have the inclination, I can always begin anew, scheme and conspire to my heart's content.
See, if we were the Fairy King, we could be immortal along with the Ascians and continue to thwart them. But this guy could literally just wait us out until we die.
But this time I thought that I might instead try to see eye to eye, to understand what drives the hero of the Source, to determine if our goals are truly incompatible. So come, shed your preconceptions. See beyond the unscrupulous villains you take us for. When all is said and done, we may find ourselves pleasantly surprised. The proud discoverers of a path of cooperation rather than opposition. Think of it.
Thou hast delivered thy proposal, and we would not dismiss it outright.
I mean, you did work with Elidipus.
If I may offer thee counsel, however, to make thy case via an illusion reflecteth poorly upon thy sincerity.
Oh, at first I thought, like, why is he throwing a card? I wouldn't do anything, but it's just to show that it was an illusion. Very keen, Urianger, very keen.
My apologies. You will forgive me if I'm not entirely at ease in the presence of a famed Ascian Slayer. I felt it only prudent to take precautions. Nonetheless, your counsel is duly noted. I take my leave, friends. Rest assured, we shall meet again soon.
Apparently that's a famous gesture that he does. So I've seen a lot of cosplayers do that. Waving in the hand, in the air. Now I have to wonder, does that cutscene always have rain? Like I came in, it was raining, and now it's not. It was raining when he left. I think it was. Okay, anyway. Finding common ground with an Ascian? My entire being rebels at the very notion. That an Ascian of Emmet's self standing should willingly reveal himself unto us. Of all, and at this of all junctures is most interesting. He appears to be gone, but I won't be lowering my guard just yet. So that was an Ascian. Thancred told me about them. Cooperation? It can't be serious, can he? Well, we've certainly been given much to ponder, but first things first. We shall report to the Exarch. You can run along, Caligo. We're perfectly capable of handling this little task. And in light of your recent exertions, I'd say you've earned a rest. Go on. Take yourself off to bed. We'll see to you later, refreshed and ready for more. Well, now I'm gonna have to go inside. Let me guess, they're not gonna let me in. Sorry, sir, but the Exarch isn't taking guests at this time. Oh, I am allowed to go in. Hey, where is everybody? Exarch, did you make them invisible? That your safe and triumphant return should be spoiled by an uninvited guest. But let us not dwell on it here and now. I will have the details of your mission from the others. You, meanwhile, should get some rest. You know what? You'll forgive me, but I want to see how Tataru's doing. I have not been checking up on Tataru like I should have been. You always should be checking up on Tataru between arcs. She might be dancing or juggling. She's always got a little bit of Easter eggs. You're not doing anything special? You're reading your arcane book again. Caligo, I was going about my business the other day when a feisty little pixie suddenly appeared and gave me a report about your doings. It certainly sounds like you have your work cut out for you, so just leave things here to me and focus on getting things done in the first. Are you studying back on being an arcanist, Tataru? Do you have anything else to say, real? No. Okay. Well, we'll teleport back. So, I was hoping for a little bit something more than that, but hey, she was reading a book. Maybe she's going to become a better arcanist. Ah, welcome back, sir. We've been expecting you. You'll find refreshments laid out in your quarter. I hope they are to your liking. Will you be retiring now? Apparently so. Very good, sir. I bid you a pleasant evening. Sandwich basket? Really? That's the surprise? An item, a tabletop item I can't even use that I'm going to throw out? You can see my face right now. It's that of a little bit of disappointment. Like, really? Really? Got me all hyped up for nothing. Okay, Arbert. Are you gonna talk to me? Talk to me about your friend Seto. Guess that's a little preview of the sandwich. I hope the past few days have not been overly taxing. Pray, take your rest and recover.
From the Exarch, is it? With that mirror of his, he can watch your every move, you know. You probably think you're talking to yourself. Still, he's keeping you well fed. Judging by his people's faith in him, he seems to be a decent sort. But so much about him remains shrouded in mystery. Like, what was he doing back in my day? There was no such person when I was around. A lot's happened since the flood, though. Since I was set adrift. I know little more than you do of this city's history in the Exarch's past. Not that it matters. It's Emmett Selk we should be concerned about.
Yeah, you were quite the Ascian Slayer yourself, Arbert.
When our world was about to be consumed by light, the Ascian in white appeared before us. He said that the only way for us to live on was to bring about the rejoining.
Ledibus.
Desperate as we were, we heeded his words, not realizing that the flood was of the Ascian's own making.
Oh, was he lying? Is he lying about... So, like, is the 13th... The 13th didn't rejoin, though. It's still out there. It's just the void. It's the world of darkness. Is it like a partial rejoining if they become flooded? Or voided?
They cannot be trusted. None of them. But Emmett Selk had one thing right. One should not fight blindly. That's what we did. And it cost us everything we held dear.
You're putting me off my dinner. Not everything. Tell me about Seto. You know what? I'm just gonna say not it.
You mean Seto? Well, that's... I suppose you're right. He's done some growing. When we were traveling together, he was nowhere near as big. And he obviously couldn't speak. I had no idea how much that medallion meant to him.
Oh.
What about you, anyway? You must have a friend like Seto. Chocobo, perhaps? Come on, you tell me something for a change.
You Pina? My Chocobo Pina? Oh, we're having... This feels a lot less like talking to an apparition and actually talking to a person. Hey, that's the advantage of having that mask. You can't tell if I'm awake or asleep. Realpolitik. Uh-oh. I can't. 74. But I see a blue. Where'd this blue come from? Like, I'm not level 74 in Samurai yet. I could do it with a different job, but I kind of want to stick with Samurai. Maybe this blue quest will give me enough experience. Pink Pixie. Hey, a new Pixie model. Manic Pixie Dream Realm. The Pink Pixie appears to be spying on some children. It happened again. I had another scary dream. Me too. In mine, a bunch of toys became a monster and chased me all over. Sounds like Akira. What? I had the exact same dream. This can be a coincidence. The pixies, I'll wager they're behind it. Those beings in Ilmeg, the grown-ups say we must never go near. Aye, them. Mammy said that if you're naughty, they'll come into your dreams and drag you off to a world of nightmares. Truly? Oh no! I haven't been doing my chores. I must hurry home and finish them. Seems they were right. What a dilemma this is. Oh wait, I should do my pixie voice. And to think that they'll pin the blame on us? We make fun dreams, not scary ones. I'll have no mischief on my watch. Something the matter. Do something matter. Ah! Give a pixie a fright sneaking up like that. How can you even see me anyway? Wait, I know you. You're the new King's sapling. I've been wanting to meet you since forever. Carigo is your name, is it not? My name is Tierbeck, and I'm the leader of the Dream Spinners. Oh yes, I'm an expert in spinning dreams. And for this, they called me the Weaver. So weird and eccentric are often more thrown around too. But whatever the others say, there's no place I love more than a children's fun-filled dreams. But there's the problem. We've recently been shut out of dreams. And around that same time, I received word that children were being racked by nightmares. So I came here to investigate. And it's just as I had feared. I suppose a few things bear explaining. Simply put, someone's trying to ruin our precious Ring of Meg, the Garden of Dreams. And they must be stopped. You know, this problem concerns mortals as well. And as an upstanding member of your kind, it pains you to see your kind suffer from nightmares, doesn't it? I mean, not really. But of course it does. And that's why you'll need to lend me your aid. Without further ado then, let's set work to solving this problem. Come with me to a place called Sullen, west of here. We're going to rendezvous with another ally. We all know what that is. It's a societal quest. Whoever made it, societal. A beast tribe quest, yay! You could have just called them tribes, and it would have been fine. It's like, okay, tribes, yeah, okay, I get you. You don't want to call them beasts. Yeah, I get you. But societal allies? Fire whoever made that change. Fire them. So bad. Where am I going? Solon? Oh, outside. Okay. I can fly. I've never been over here. There's no fates, so why bother? Can I go inside any of these buildings? That doesn't really look like going, does it? Nope. So is this a fishing village? Oh, let's go back. A chocobo. Those are rare things in this world. Oh, you came! You really came! It's true what they say. The king's sapling is as kind as he is strong. Right then, our ally should be around here somewhere. In case you're wondering, it's a porksy. Those pig-like familiars. And one that has a fondness for nightmares. My new mole acquaintances who alerted me to the strangeness in the children's dream has sent it to aid us. Did someone... How do I make a pig voice? Did someone say nightmares? Look at this pig and his monocle and his hat. Ah, it's enormous. Well, of course I'm enormous. It would be impossible to contain all my cuteness otherwise. Lord, your vanity, it seems. Ah, but where's my balance? Zil Il. Dream devourer extraordinaire at your service. You show me a nightmare, and I'll show you a feast. Now, you will be wondering, what is a familiar doing without its master? Well, by virtue of the hat that my creator bestowed upon me, I am my own master. Yes, you're no ordinary porksy, good for you. Now, I trust you'll know about the trouble afoot. Oh, I more than know about the mass of nightmares that have been plaguing mortals. I already have a suspect in my sights. Truly? My investigation leads me to believe that a certain pixie befret of color is our culprit. Of late, they have been sighted fluttering about, most suspiciously in the vicinity of Lehia. Ifrit of color. How unusual. Now this pixie has the ability to manipulate dreams directly, without even entering Le Mech. With such power, they could easily seal away the garden's gates completely. What? But to be able to do that, you would need to be at least the equal of Titania. You're confused, mortal, and small wonder. But rather than trying to explain, it would be quicker to simply show you. After all, by keeping company with the Weaver, you've already stepped into the place between dreams and reality. Come. Little hand, come in. Thought the pixies would be in Ilmeg, not here, but okay. Are you a person? Nope, you're an NPC, just staring off. Okay. Gotta ask you, what's this place? The old elven legends have it that the source was the first place to take shape when in this world was created. Perhaps perhaps it'll also be the last to go when it all ends. Sorry, friend. My sense of humor has taken a turn for the morbid of late. I'm something of an elf myself. Hey, little children. Maybe being plagued by nightmares? Let's see. Come on, Voden, don't be such a killjoy. No one will ever know. Are you crazy? If my mother finds out, we'll be eating cold fish heads for a week. I'm telling you, everything will be fine. Now let's go and find ourselves some buried treasure. Oh. Sullen girl. As far as I know, Borxies can't hide themselves from mortal sight. The little girl wakes up and sees Isil slavering over her. She's liable to get a good fright. Do you see that little girl there, moaning and muttering in her sleep? The stench of a nightmare pervades her, unnatural in its potency. Please, please give me back my doll. All I have left of Mother. From what I know, the child is an orphan of Holminster Switch. Though she was adopted, she struggles to fit in with her new family and feels alone. Tell me, mortal, at what times do you experience nightmares? Well, me personally, dude, I have them all the time. Feels like I have more nightmares than not. All men are driven by certain needs. When severely deprived of a need, their heart comes to harbor a void in which torment quickens. This torment then assumes terrible forms in dreams and takes the root in the dreamer's heart. Tragic enough that this little girl lost her mother, but also she had her doll, a source of solace, taken from her by her stepbrother. It is a heart-rending tale. Yes, truly heart-rending. Ah, the stinky sweet aroma. I can't resist it anymore. I'm going to look away. If you'll excuse me, friends, it's time for me to do what I do best. Such an uncomfortable place to be sleeping against a rock upright. Yes, very flavorsome. And now the child is free of what's the matter? The nightmare. It's richer than anything I've eaten. Oh, my belly. I think I'm going to throw up. What? You can't. We'd be back where we started. Leave that child alone. Ah, the colorless bay. You? Who are you? Judging by your color, you're not from Lirahan Lan. Who am I? I suppose Unlad will suffice for a name. Didn't I already hear that name? Unlad? So, Unlad, you have lots of power, that much is plain. Are you the one plaguing the children with nightmares? Plaguing? We simply share in each other's misery. Misery loves company. That child understands me, understands my loneliness. So I sealed the gate that she might be my friend and mine alone. I'd do a fairy voice for Unlad as well. Guess so, right? There is nothing you can do. No mere familiar can remove the dream I've sown. Even if it could, the dream would always return, for the child's own heart embraces it. No good. She can't break free from the dream's hold. Her mind will inevitably be consumed. She would die. Ah, what a pain it is! It doesn't bother me so much what happens to a few mortals, but it does bother me to have our precious garden ruined. I hate to use my powers this way, but I have an idea. If it's the child's own heart that embraces the nightmare, then we'll just have to change it. Is it? Can you bring that nightmare back up? But first, we have to get somewhere far away from here. Carigo, I need your help. Come on. Why must you torment me? Evil pixies. So, pixies are kind of evil already, so I don't know. They're chaotic neutral, I guess you could say. So do we get to go inside the dream world? Or are we gonna have to fight what comes out of it? Be nice to be able to go into the dream. Now then, gotta go. For better or for worse. You're about to see why they call me the Weaver. Here I go. It's the thing from Dunscape. Wow, that was inside me. Oh, that was inside me. So where do you come in, Caligo? Vanquish that nightmare creature. Easy peasy. All right, let's do this. Huzzah, you did it! And my belly feels right as rain again. My, you truly are strong. The king chooses their sapling well. Now then, your victory will have changed the ending to the child's dream. She'll awaken feeling as though she has conquered her fears. Had you not felt that nightmare, it would inevitably find its way back to the child. Excellently done, Caligo. Right, let's hurry back to the Sullen and see how she fares. Hazel and I will hide and leave the talking to you. Where did we go? Down this way, eh? Weed. It's 420, guys, so at least where I live. 420 on the East Coast, so smoke them if you got them, I suppose. Never thought I'd live to see the night return. Of course, not all the years were kind, but still, I'm glad I made it to this day. Guess it would have been nice to explore this place before the night fell. I don't care how pretty the stars look, there's no excuse for staying up all night and sleeping until midday. Do you realize how early your fellow fishermen rise every morning? I don't know. Does anybody even know? How do people keep time? Alright. Dear Beck says I'm liable to frighten the little girl. But this can't be true, surely. These adorable ears and snout, these winsome curves. I was designed to delight. Go on, see how she is. Where am I? Did I fall asleep? Thanks for waking me up. There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Mother's worried. So hurry up and go home. Brother, I'm sorry. I seem to have dozed off. Wait. There's something I want you to know. It's been lonely, and I didn't know how to fit in. What to say or what to do. What's this all of a sudden? You haven't so much as spoken a dozen words to us before, much less talked about your feelings. I know. I was too scared to. And I don't know why, but I feel like I have the courage now. I have to say how I feel. There's one other thing. The doll. It was a present from my mother. She gave it to me so I wouldn't be lonely. Is that the way of it? I'm sorry. I didn't realize how important it was to you. I only meant to tease you, is all. I'll give it back, alright? So come on, let's go home together. It seems you've been watching over my sister. Thank you. Please take care, and see you again. That went rather well. Mortals... Oh, wait. I keep forgetting who's speaking. Mortals are surprisingly impressionable things. I see, I see. Maybe he's not Essel ill, he's Essel the Second. By eliminating the child's nightmare, we wrought a positive change in her reality, thereby eliminating the void in which her torment resided. Something like that. And lad appeared to be drawn to her torment in her heart. With it gone, they have no more reason to plague her. And with that, we begin reclaiming our precious laying Meg. No matter what, I'll keep it safe. I promise you, Titania. You're even more adorable when confused. For now, let's just say you've done me a great service. By way of thanks, it's only fitting that I invite you to our playground. Come to Linderland and seek out my friend Don Sul. They'll show you the way in. Having played an instrumental part of our success, it goes without saying that I am invited as well. I like that. I like Essel. Essel's definitely my favorite of the two. This it? Looks a little bit different from how I remember, but then again, I've never been here at night, so I'm not sure if these things are always so fluorescent. Cadigo, I presume. I've been expecting you. You should know it's quite risky for a mortal to enter the Garden of Dreams while wide awake. You might not be able to fall asleep ever again. That could be interesting too, I suppose. Anyway, by order of Tierbeck, one of our most esteemed founders of Lane Meg, I bid you welcome. Ooh, another area. I thought we would be doing out here. Ooh. Can I fly here? Nope. Can't even mount. But look at all those, like, creepy gates. Welcome, Cadigo, welcome! You stand within an illusionary space created by our magics. Normally it's filled with fun things, but it's been empty like this since the gates were sealed off. The gates lead to the dreams of mortals in various regions of Novigrad. You see, they allow us to interact with dreams, to shape them, and rollick in them. A sinister magic hangs over the gates. The work of a lad, I shouldn't doubt. So it seems. How did you get in here? Why, Thunsul showed me in, of course. And even if I weren't your distinguished guest, my cuteness doubtless would have won them over. You're not nearly as cute as you think you are. But alright, you can stay. Now where was I? Right. With that little girl freed from her nightmares, I sense that the magic over the gates has weakened. Slightly but surely. This is because Anlad has lost interest in the girl. I'm sure of it. We should be able to open one of the gates again. The one leading to Lakeland. I grasp the situation now, but I dare say our mortal friend is confused. Permit me to summarize it for his benefit. Anlad has identified mortals across Novrond who strongly share their torment and planted nightmares in them. In order to prevent interference, they sealed off the gates to the locales beyond. These mortals under Anlad's hold have spread their influence to those around them, giving rise to the phenomenon of mass nightmares. Why do you suppose Anlad is giving people nightmares? Pixies do things for fun. Anlad seems different. Say that. Even though it's kind of is sort of fun. It's quite the mystery, indeed. Knowing Anlad's motive will be key to our efforts. Rest assured I shall continue sniffing about for answers. Alright, that's enough talking. Let's do something fun for a change. Caligo, I'm going to lend you my power. What I want you to do is stand before a gate yonder. Reach out to it while holding an image of Lakeland in your mind. I thought there was going to be like an image of Lakeland. Hey, I've heard this song before. It's in like a one of that kind of famous short film. And a little Lalafell who doesn't talk, just uses emotes to communicate. With that, we have reopened the first gate. We're only a few dream bubbles though, so we can't do much here yet. These bubbles hold the memories of mortals' fun and happy dreams. They're used to fill our garden with all sorts of delightful things. And we can never have enough of them. On that note, we could still use your help, Caligo. We went through a lot to reopen the gate. We have to make sure it stays open. By freeing the little girl in Sullen from her nightmares, you and yours have reclaimed the dreams of those in Lakeland. Herbeck appears eager to restore Les Meix to its former fun-filled glory, and for this they require your aid. So this is the Garden of Dreams. I've been wanting to visit for a long time. Alright, let's continue this back outside. I'll arrange it so you can always return here. Just let Consul know whenever you want to come and go. Okay, I see some fairies over here. So I'm guessing this area will change the more progress we get. Maybe more fairies will show up too. See if they have anything to say. Waterfalls are nice, but something is missing. Hints for the future, no doubt. Let's run up. Yeah. Look at all the space. Think of all the possibilities. We should make a bridge. We should host a tea party. Soon. Dansul. Ah, leaving already? You ought to stay and play a little longer. Nope. Oh, I was like, is there a firework in the sky? No, it's just the mount. It's just the A11 mount. That's not from A11 because that would only make sense. My mind erases, Caligo. Illusionary space such as Ling Meh can exist. Who's is to say there aren't more? Well, there you have it, Caligo. Ling Meh, and it is bare at the moment, but I know. But I know. But when we collect more dreams bubbles, we'll fill the place with fun things again. What of the gates to other regions? Shouldn't we try to reopen them as well? Oh, we should and we will. But first, we need to focus on the one that's already open. As it stands, Lakeland is still vulnerable to Anlad's influence. In order to keep them and their nightmares away, we must keep the mortals happy by filling the region with lots of fun dreams. You see, Caligo, there is much more to be done. Won't you help us so that the mortals and pixies can have a place to play together? As long as you don't play any tricks on me. Sorry, but this sounds dangerous. Okay. Don't want to go through that whole thing again. Huzzah! Thank you, Caligo. Rest assured. I wouldn't dream of playing tricks on you. After all, I am a good Titania-fearing pixie. Without further ado, then, let's get to work bringing smiles to the people of Lakeland. For your part, I want you to gather lots of dream materials. Items like we can enchant and use for rebuilding Le Mech. Lakeland is home to many lonely orphans, so objects that would alleviate loneliness would be ideal. My thanks in advance, Caligo. I too shall continue my investigation. This porksy will not hover idly while stomach-churning nightmares plague this land. Yeah, the Dream Spinner's reputation is increased to friendly. Jewel Aru. So where do I accept these quests? Right here, I see. Nothing of importance yet, just materia. Alright, actually that's where we're going to call it for today. I'm killing it a little early because I did go overtime last time. So I will probably begin the streams by doing pixie quests. I do need to still level my samurai one more level before we can continue on the MSQ, but I have a feeling that these quote-unquote societal quests will help me out with that. So yes, I shall return on Friday. Probably do some pixie quests and continue on with the MSQ. Make sure if you're on YouTube to like, maybe leave a comment, subscribe. If you want to support me directly, please consider becoming a channel member, or, you know, the various other ways. Leave a super thanks, give a super chat, etc., etc. If you're watching on Twitch, the VOD will be up for 7 days, and I hope you'll consider giving me a follow as I continue through Shadowbringers. And yes, I shall see you all Friday, hopefully, and in the world of tomorrow.